Did.
Uh, save and D. Because I get bored at work.
Oh, you know what's up?
So and I have the opportunity to listen to anything I want.
That's pretty lucky that you can just turn like that you can turn on some music and just turn yourself off. No, retail sucks.
It's better than dealing with a bunch of screaming kids all day.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless they're screaming because you're just like on a clubbing frenzy.
I also work in an actual automotive shop. So yes, there's screaming kids involved sometimes too.
Rad.
Just not on the daily.
Yeah, exactly. You have them on occasion. I have to deal with them every time I have to work.
Yep, it's bad times. But yeah, if everyone is ready and they have their drinks and shit, let's get fucking started.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is safe for work.
It's safe for work, that's always good. Ah, it's by Loca GG, of course. It's a massive bimbo. I'll click that in a moment.
You want a version that'll make you like that? Okay, I can do it.
Alright. So, my lovely dears, I'm showing off to the stream a little sneaky peek, but I should hop over here to the same sheet that you're all looking at. When last we left off, there was some delightful recovery time. After a certain group of people finished their trek through the fucking ghost pirate ship and got some sweet ghost booty. I have...
Unfortunately, she means treasure and not ass.
It's true, but I mean, you get booty pretty regularly anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Most recently, you've acquired a whole lot of crazy magic loot, which I believe that you've now, like, handed out to whoever the fuck wants it.
I think so. I kept that fork.
Bits of it have been handed out, not all of it yet.
Fair enough. That's right, there was a Type 4 necklace of fireballs in there, and a Challenger's glove, and gem clearing thumb rings.
No, specifically a glove of cheating challenging.
Oh, yeah, you use it to challenge someone to a
Rig
duel
the
that you
fight.
rig the fight for at the same time. It's very fun.
Yeah, the best kind of glove.
And a +2 fork.
Yep.
It's
The
best,
+2
guys.
fork is pretty legit. Like, you can fight magical enemies with a fork.
Look, you never know when you're gonna need to gouge somebody's eye out at a meal.
It's true.
True.
It's probably like some engraving on the back that just says Lil Spiky.
Little spike.
Yeah. It's actually a trident for a pixie.
Yes, that's exactly. It's not actually a fork.
But it's being used as a
It is
fork.
in-
It was
is
a
in fact
trident.
pixie trident.
Tiny Faye. Yeah, let's...
Well, the Thumbelina swirling around, you could use it like that.
Very bimbo-y.
Yeah.
You do like your, big ol' squidgy chest beefers.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yep, and you got some other stuff like the magical pirate hat of Yar. And the magical pirate's pistol of surprise, +1. Knocks people over.
I think B said I was gonna take that because I'm a stealth sniper.
I have no
I'm the one who can get people flat-footed.
That is true. But regardless, the journey through the ocean is a pretty peaceful one, and it's warm, and it is pleasant. And you're notified that this boat will be anchoring in the warm waters of the ocean. And a number of small other conveyances will be coming to pick everyone up on the boat who would like to go to a Jamaican beach house resort for 2 days,
Oh fuck, that sounds like fun.
Yup.
Oh, you know it.
where there will be things like games and challenges for various Shadowkind and, Shadowkind and knowledgeable humans.
My crit failure hide check.
It's still a 20. Stupid D20 systems. Yeah, let me just double check everyone. Yeah, let me just double check everyone who made it here. Okay, so.
Wait, no, that's a move silently check. That's all Ash.
Fair enough. Jesus.
That 20.
Okay, so. Who of you are going?
You know it.
Yep.
I'll go.
Mahara will go. And I think Lana will also come.
Oh, the check's even better because of the boots of Alpenkind.
That's so horrifying. Very sneaky.
It's a beach day. Take your children to the beach. What could go wrong?
A beach resort.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking my kid too.
Well, let's pull you over to it. Behold, Jamaican beach resort. It's maybe like, 20 minutes of a boat. Like, although there isn't one here in this picture, like the boat that is anchored is like in view on the water.
Where is...
And you are dropped off at an idyllic beach resort. There is a very large, like, hotel and sleeping place. I'm not going to bother to, make these all to scale blocks. It's just, general ideas of their size.
Whatever.
There is a pool that is
Pretty
not
good.
ocean. There is an open-air bar that, is around the, open waters and sands that you see here. There is a special indoors bar that is not open-air, and you can only guess what goes on there. There is a place for doctors, and there is a place where you can use internet. And then there is the main beach itself, which spreads out before you and features all the kinds of things that beaches are known for, like volleyball and sand castles and the ocean, and, big frosty drinks and deck chairs and all that kind of shit. And, considering it's part of a resorts area and is rented out, you are at no risk of being troubled by interlopers. There's at least a low-grade glamour that just keeps unawakened people from, fucking just wandering in here unwanted. Although they will, of course, ask that if you leave the resort area to go to other parts of, this island, please do take a glamour. Not a good idea to go about flaunting the impossible.
Scout, I can't seem to control my daughter.
I mean, that sounds like a parenting problem to me.
I mean, that's probably true. But at the same time... Oh, there. Okay, there. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so
What?
you arrive. It is a beautiful, late morning. The sun is shining. Frosty drinks are already being gathered by people. Shabs and Mez find a couple of really comfy deck chairs and, basically much too much alcohol before splaying out across it in the nude. Yeah, dick chairs.
Yeah, I heard that, Sheriff. I heard that too.
Of course you did. That's because you're all perverts.
Come on, I want to go to the pool.
You have control, yes?
No.
Why not? It's set to represent character, but... Is Bologna herself not inaccessible? Give me a brief moment. Bologna. Character sheet, edit.
Do I need to refresh?
Nope. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
She hasn't got stats, but I will get around to it.
Okay.
Well, she hasn't got the thing set up, but I will get around to it.
Here, hey, because of the pool.
Yep. Tessie is there having herself a nice comfy dragon swim. Yeah. I can see people cutting off into various directions.
Yeah, let's find out about the games and stuff.
I'm going to go swimming with Lana. Does Shade want to come? Does Shade want to go play on the beach?
She's already made her way to the bar and is under the shade of like a nice deep parasol and is sipping from a frosty cold margarita. And then, you
I'm
know,
gonna drag you into the-
she stands up and then you can see her in what is effectively like, it barely even constitutes a bikini. Like, it's almost just not clothing.
Oh my. I'll get you swimming. I'll get you swimming today. I will.
I have a sneaking
That's
suspicion that this would all fall off me if I got in the water.
Let's get you into the water immediately.
Operation Get Shade into Water.
I'm just gonna give her a
Let's go.
smile. All right, well, come on, Lana. Come on, Lana.
Yes, excited scampering.
Water.
It is a stringini. In fact, what is everyone's like actual beach wear as opposed to boat wear, like swimsuits and shit like that?
Yeah, just standard
know.
black trunks.
Sure, and all the sunblock?
All the sunblock, everything like that. All you know it.
Sure, let's get a fort save from you anyway, and just see how up to it you are, because this is the sunniest it's probably ever been for you, ever. And it is a late morning, which to you is it's effectively like having been awake for a very long time. Yeah, you're definitely not up to like stepping out from the boundaries of perhaps some of the, you know, more concealed areas like the hotel's lounge or the like bar and stuff. It's that's a lot of sun.
Good thing I wasn't planning to go to the beach till later on. It's time to appreciate the special inside bar and the hotel lounge games.
Sure, you can see that there is some like semi-rookie poker tables have been put up, and there are lots of people smoking sweet Jamaican herb. Let's...
I should bring some back for Ganjoff. He'd probably like it.
Yeah, it's true. There are other types of games as well. There's no arcade like there is on the boat. It's definitely more manual stuff. But you see that people are even playing like some fucking board games. Indeed, when you do first walk in, you can see that 4 of the Dragontaurs have set themselves up around a table and are like laying out sheets of paper. Someone has a pen and is starting to draw onto like a wipeable whiteboard.
Are they playing D&D in our D&D game?
And then they pull out a box and it is full of polyhedrons of various numbers of sides.
Oh my God.
Yes, they are.
These
These they
nerds.
are in fact nerds. It's why Tezzy isn't with them. She's at the pool because they're all nerds. Surprisingly enough, the DM, Cesare. She's reasonably good at it.
How competent? How well rounded is their party?
Let's see here. They happen to have a cleric fighter, a rogue, and a wizard.
Wow, that is actually very well rounded.
Yeah, it's pretty much as relevant as you can get.
I mean, it's a 3-person team. You can't really go campaign length unless you actually have, you know, a group.
It'd be actually rounded.
It's probably sculpted that way on purpose.
I return.
Hello, return.
You miss people playing D&D.
Yep. That is in
It's
fact.
recursive.
Yep.
I don't know. I would sort of like to see a campaign where it's alright, everyone has to pick a martial class. Good luck.
Yeah, no, they haven't done that, but so one of them is a wizard. Yeah, so DM Cesare has them all sat down and they were like, well, I mean, I've got all these campaign notes. And so she's going to play.
Fair
And they get to smoke
Yeah,
herb and,
good
you know,
for
like
them.
not be on a boat for a while.
All right, well, time to lose a fortune playing the tables then.
Alright, awesome. I mean, there are rich people here, that's for fucking sure. And I mean, you can count yourself amongst them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Are you willing to put, you know, purchase DC on the line in this gambling?
Yeah, let's see here. I have 17, I think. Give me a second to check. Yeah, let's put 2 purchase DC up for grabs.
Fucking hell, on 17? I don't know that anyone wants to bid you that hard. You could probably get through 2 purchase DC to gamble in a day, but sitting down at the table with like, here's how much money I'm willing to gamble, everyone would be like, no.
You just walk up to the. It's basically you walk up to the table and you just like pull out a briefcase and just like drop 100 grand right on the table.
Yeah, like, hello
All
there,
right,
I
come
would
on.
like to play with a fortune. 1 fortune's worth of chips, please.
Alright, fine. Let's go down
I
to
would
1.
like to gamble a sports car. The time of day is late morning.
Oh.
I should totally do some gambling. I'm super good at gambling.
Yeah, maybe later for me.
I mean, the players could certainly gamble fortunes worth of things and get a decent crowd watching them because, you know, a lot of money would be changing hands. I won't discourage players from trying to spend a fortune on chips with each other.
I actually have a lot of like just actual cash, and I want to like gamble with
I
that.
just have a lot of urban bucks as well.
Urban bucks, yeah.
Urban dollars. Urban euros.
Yeah, I haven't actually opened my character sheet.
You might want to.
Well, I have the Roll20 one, but I have all my cash written down on my other one. I have a lot of cash.
What currency do they use in Jamaica?
Weed.
Fair enough.
I believe. I mean, I would assume they take a number of different kinds. This is a resort area. It's a resort.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
a
sure.
Jamaican dollar.
Yeah. How does the Jamaican dollar hold up? One Jamaican dollar is 0.0079 US dollars.
What?
Yeah.
It's worth about 80% of a yen.
A US dollar is 126 Jamaican dollars.
Are you sure that's for the right year?
Yes. It was a lot higher a
So-
bunch of years ago. It's only declined. Actually, no, it's starting to plateau now. But it has plateaued at...
So okay, $1 is 126 at current day.
Yes. At current day. It's worth actually... The Jamaican dollar is even weaker, I believe, as the year this game is being played. Hard to say, though. But yeah, that's just random points of curiosity. Still better than a Zimbabwe dollar. You mean toilet paper?
No, it's considerably stronger.
Is it?
In
What? It's 2011,
yeah.
right?
Oh, right, yeah, that means it's the point.
2011, it's $86.
Yes, I realised when I flipped the currencies
It's
back and
much
forth, it
weaker
flipped the
now.
graph upside down.
Yeah. 86 Jamaican is 1 US.
Okay.
It's way weaker
Yeah.
now. God.
Jesus Christ.
Goodness me. Yeah, so Simon can get to actually gambling. We can spend your urban bucks in a 1-to-1 ratio. Because they kind of exist for the roleplay reason of being spendable in places as opposed to, you know, burning purchase DC.
Now I'm burning a purchase DC. 1 purchase DC.
Okay, you can spend a purchase DC at a high rolling table.
Just one though.
Yeah, like because of course the effects of purchase
Unless
DC is
you lose,
yeah.
then the other people get more money.
Well, yeah, it's the effects of a purchase DC is cumulative. So you putting in 1 purchase DC could cost some of these people 2 to 3 of their own because they might not be as economically strong as you are.
Wow, that's some serious decline there, Rosendi.
Yeah. At its height, 1 US dollar was 77 Jamaican cents.
Shit, fuck, what? That's nuts.
Admittedly, that was 1972, but still, that's...
It's hard to even imagine.
Yeah.
And now their currency is worth less than a yen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Simon also says, still better than a Zimbabwe dollar, which we all think of as low-grade toilet paper.
It is. I know. Well, I mean, toilet paper is way more expensive.
It's true, actually,
like-
yes. Toilet paper is more expensive than the paper that goes onto a Zimbabwe dollar.
It is. It's by a wide margin.
17,000 money as you can spend. Alright. So before you get into
Oh,
your...
17,000? Fuck.
Yeah.
I only had 9.
Before you get into your...
I mean, I get it that it's late at night for Simon, but it's a little early for me to be gambling.
That's also true. Everyone's a little bit back and forth.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, tonight opening gambling. Gotta gamble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy the nice warm pool, then move on to the cool ocean, which will then turn into the warm ocean at night. So
Or it'll turn into the warm ocean if you drink too much and stay in the same place for a little bit.
that reminds me.
Wow.
I mean, it's not a lie. I mean, fish use it all the time.
Yep, you're swimming in the fish toilet.
Fish fucking it, you
To
know.
be fair, yeah,
Um,
fish don't use the bathroom the same way we do.
I need to ask: is this connected to the pool? Is this a swim up bar?
It's got a swim up section.
Cool.
So you can indeed
That's
swim
awesome.
towards the bar, pick up drink, and then swim back into
Oh
the
my
middle of
God,
the pool
okay,
again.
that's-
With one of those little fucking inflatable tables.
Mhm.
Look,
Okay,
I know that
I-
every hour is happy hour for Sandra, but it's also a little bit early to be drinking.
It is a little bit early, but I need it for scientific reasons.
I mean, they can also give you, like, milkshakes and stuff like that, which are also fucking dope.
That's also true, but I want to
Okay.
to the beach this morning.
Actually, I'm gonna have an orange Julius,
Yeah, fair enough.
some sort of frozen concoction.
Yeah, a man named Julius turns up. He has applied far too much fake tan.
I was planning on getting one for my daughter, so
He will then hand her an orange Julius.
thank you, Julius, for the orange Julius.
You're welcome. Yep. But will be very, very satisfied.
Hmm.
Yeah. And on the beach itself, there are a
So,
few people
I-
starting to show attention to Captain, who is staggering his way onto the beach with a already semi-half-consumed bottle of rum in one hand and a checkbook in the other.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you say, I have had myself a fantastic idea, and that is to get all of you playing little beach games, to do so for a bit of sport. He will flip his checkbook. I would say, to the winner of a little bit of, let's say, 4-on-4 beach volleyball. Big money. Who's up for it?
I'll immediately answer Mahi.
Sure.
Not
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Yep, Lana wants to be on team these guys.
Yay.
Lana's gonna play.
You'll do good, Lana. We believe in you.
Alright. Each of these people need one more individual to assist them. And while they're all
Sandra!
being lined up, hey, Dr. Hunter, you're on the internet. I believe you're looking for the pickup for your guns and shit.
Yes. Let's see if they've arrived yet or if it's still going to be another day or two. And where?
It looks like they are in holding. There is essentially an arms dealer here in Jamaica. Go figure, I know, in Jamaica of all places, who is holding onto your package for you. There is a small, convenience fee that's going to need to be paid, but otherwise, yeah, he's there and accessible and will deliver it to the hotel if need be.
Well, I'll just pick up I'll take a couple of hundred. Arcana box, and go and meet him at some point.
Yep, sure thing. You've got a little pager number, effectively, and you're given the address to the arms dealer of Jamaica. Or at least one of them. Not the arms dealer of Jamaica. That would be probably a bit of a big deal. Here's my friend, Mr. CIA. Yeah. When you make that announcement and possibly peek outside, you can see that there is a little lineup going on at the beach. And let's see here. Now, these guys are looking for a fourth, and I wonder if they're going to ask one of your party to join them. Because, I mean, you're pretty great adventurers and shit.
I mean, unless they want Sandra's daughter there, or Shams and or Mez.
They are much too nude to go jumping around playing beach volleyball.
I mean, Shams sounds down.
I mean, Shade would immediately fall out of her
Strinkini.
Yes.
You say that that's a bad thing.
I know.
Let's see here. You know what? Tezzy will.
Ooh.
An expert at throwing things.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
She will.
But this isn't about throwing at all. This is about bouncing it around.
True, but presumably she has the aiming requirements and will deal up a wicked serve because she is a Tor. Indeed, technically, this character here is large-sized as well. I just didn't want to leave large-sized tokens all over this map.
Sounds good. Hence, Shams and Mez.
Yeah. Give everyone big disadvantages on their checks due to big distractions bouncing free.
You act like the bikinis these people are going to be wearing won't show off even more.
This is true. They're all rather luridly dressed, including the incredibly swole, jacked beefman of an orc. He is indeed definitely wearing a thong. The classic male teabag.
Yeah, well, if they've got it, they should flaunt it.
Yep. He will flex. You know, you get, like, at some point someone must have oiled him up, because he wasn't oiled when he got off the boat, and he's only been on the beach, like, for maybe 10 minutes, and he's already glistening somehow. Someone, like, oil had prestidigitated him or something. Or, you know, if he just flexes, then a glisten or shine has to occur.
He casts grease on himself as a
Yeah.
character.
Turns out this buff orc is also a wizard.
I could cast darkness on the volleyball.
Secret darkness shot!
I think that'd be illegal.
It would probably be an illegal move. Speaking of illegal moves, the captain will have himself a quick, you know, stagger into the middle of your two groups. Now I want a fair showdown. Of course. No flying. That'd be cheating. You'll look pointedly at your fairy.
What?
No flying.
No flying.
Everyone knows flying.
Pout.
Everyone knows
I'll
flying
pout
is
and make my
cheating.
wings go away.
There we go. Alright. And then
You've got Mad Hops without it.
Yeah, it's pretty true. Okay. And then he will withdraw a ball. And then let's have a look here. Who wants to see who gets first serve? A D2. One is you guys. Or indeed, I could flip a coin.
Let's flip a coin.
Alright.
Heads.
Are you okay, Scout?
It bounced off a plate. Tails.
Oh.
They will choose first serve. I'll put that plate out the way over there. Okay. And I suppose they will hand it off to the alchemist to do their serving. The captain will return to the open air bar. And do I have her details still in here? Fuck yeah, I do. Okay. Let's make a fucking attempt. She will make a throw attack. Probably the easiest way to clear, and then plus. Alright. A 17 is served at you. Pick a 1d4. That'll be the person whose direction it's headed towards. Alright, Ash. The ball is coming at ya. Yeah, an acrobatics check. Just got to beat a 17.
Wait, there is no acrobatics.
Let's have a look at the sheets and make sure that we got all of these things correcto.
I'm used to 5e.
Yeah.
I don't even have. There is no acrobatics.
Yeah, there isn't acrobatics or athletics in this. Oh yeah, a jump.
There's a tumble,
Oh,
though.
there's a jump check.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone
dude.
loves the jump check.
Oh God.
Oh
Good-
no, it's a strength. I have a 0.
Ditto. Oh no.
Okay, you fail by more than 10. You are hit right in the tits. It tumbles to the ground and you lose a score. Oh, my amusement. How if I put the one on like the right side? Okay. That's right. I couldn't wait when you were like, "Ha, we're gonna be great." I'm like, "No, you fucking aren't." Now I remember why.
No.
All right.
No.
It is your serve. Who wants to take it? You can make them as ranged attacks. Well, sort of as ranged attacks. You make them as your d20 plus dex, and then the dice is your BAB. So like 1d, whatever your BAB number is. As you can see in there, I actually... oh, it doesn't show it properly. But I rolled 1d20
because
plus
you
8.
didn't do it.
I did, but I did it with double sets of square brackets, and that 4 is actually a d6. I don't know why it hasn't shown a d6. But I'll do them as separate numbers this time.
So it's
So, for instance, what's your BAB?
8.
Alright, so you would be 1d20 plus dex plus 1d8. Because what is life
Basically
without
a ranged attack.
No, because you could roll a +1 or a plus whatever the top of your BAB is.
Yeah, so your BAB is not like something that you're just gonna be using regularly in this. It's
So yeah,
like
what
your
so
extra
pets,
mod.
pets, what is your BAB?
7.
Okay, so you would be rolling 1d20 plus your dexterity plus 1d7.
Oh!
Yeah.
Dex is only 2. Okay.
I missed the D.
You would miss the D.
Hmm.
Yeah, so go on then. Quick, who is serving?
I could do it.
Alright, go for it. Make your roll. Not fucking bad.
That's pretty good.
Alright, 1d4. Fucking right back at the alchemist. Okay. It's a 5. Nope. It is not a fail by 10, so there is service return, but it is at disadvantage. I'm just going to... Yes, that's what I'd done before. Bam! Alright, so the returning serve is a 22, or A 33. Sadly, it's the 22.
Jesus.
Look at that, I nearly maxed out both her fucking dice. But no, it's only a 22, and it's coming at... right back at Sandra. There's a duel now.
God damn it. There is no hope. I can't make that.
What, 22? You can make 22.
I mean, you can make within 10 of 22 and not drop the ball on the ground. You just make your next...
What?
Okay, no, the ball hits dirt.
God damn it. Wait. No.
I mean...
You actually probably would not do it now.
Did you want to do some...
Actually, it would.
Yeah, a hero point would bring it within 10.
I'm off by 1, but no.
Did you have to make a jump for that, or could you just like do another attack or
No, you have to do you have to do the jump, because whether you either beat it and hit it back, or you drop by more than 10 and it ends up on the ground, or if you fail within 10, you make your one at disadvantage. Which is why I lost a 33 there, because she fucking fluffed her jump really hard. Yep, turns out beach volleyball is not that easy.
No.
Yeah. Tell you what, I suppose there should be some kind of passing servicey rule. Would you like to try and bump it towards one of your teammates to give it a go?
Yes.
Alright, who you knocking it towards?
You know what? I'm gonna bump it towards. You know what? I'm gonna bump it towards.
Oh wait, no, sorry, you failed that one and it scored, so now it's just your service. My bad. So who's serving?
I'll try serving.
Alright, 1d20 plus your dex plus 1d whatever your BAB is.
Is there any way I could use a knowledge tactics to sort of put us in the right position?
I mean, you can try and pick out a weaker link here. 1d4. I mean, beach volleyball, like, it's probably a good thing Shams isn't playing beach volleyball. They would always be fucking, they'd all be magical weapons every time. Kina, 1d4.
Oh, 1d4.
Yep. Alright, it is coming at the doggo.
Not the alchemist.
Jesus. Also doesn't help. I can't roll.
Well,
high.
I fluffed it but not by 10. So she's going to try and... You know what? She's not going to try and launch off herself. She's going to bump it to one of her own companions.
Of course, it doesn't... I hate that every time. It's like, fail it by 10. Roll super high. Fail it by 10. Roll super high. Fail it by 10.
What do you think? I don't think it should be a jump check to receive from your own companion. What kind of skill should that be? Something Dexy?
Not unless you're doing a spike.
No, I don't think it's worth having both the bumper and the receiver roll. That should just be one check.
Okay, so yeah, the bump is... Oh, it's a 10. It's not great, but whatever, it'll do. You'll say it's just like a 1 in 20, just fuck up and crit fail it. And she will bump it to that big muscly boy orc. Oh, well, actually his dex is not great, but his BAB is 9. So that's not the worst. Unless I roll hot garbaggio. Alright. Lana. Lana's turn to receive.
Lana.
Lana is basically as good at this as the rest of you. Go, Lana, go. Fucking nails it completely. Immediately.
Wow.
She's the greatest.
Yeah, she just got like a spring on her tail, basically.
Yep. Yeah, she fucking absolutely destroys it. Yeah, you're right. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. So Lana fucking crushes it. What's the difference? Difference
2, I
of
think?
2. Okay. And you know what? She's gonna give it a go herself. What the fuck is your Dex is a +2, and your BAB is probably not great. By which I mean I think it's maybe 1. It's 0.
She doesn't have class levels yet. It would have to be 0.
She's a charismatic hero level 1. But a charismatic hero level 1 does not start with any BAB. But it's a decent enough shot. And it is right at the very frail elf. And they fluff it and she scores.
Wow.
Good job, Lana.
Lana, the greatest!
Wow. Good job, Lana. You did it. You scored.
She does a wiggle dance. Where's perform wiggle dance? Squiggle dance, sorry. Ah, she fucking nails a squiggle dance as well. She's on fire. She's on absolute fire. Okay, it is their service. And let's go with Muscle Boy again, just to make my life easier.
Squiggle dance.
Boom! For another shit roll by me, right at Sandra again.
Alright. I'm gonna action surge it.
Yay!
So, no, that's different than the action point.
Yeah, they're not hero points, yeah.
Yeah. Only. I actually used a class feature.
Oh my god! So you gotta beat a 14 jump check.
Add +2, so that's a 21.
Okay then. Make an attack back. You will have the difference in as a modifier. So 7.
Alright, so 1d20 plus 4 plus 1d. And then it's the difference.
Yeah,
is
+7.
+7.
Jesus, none of them can roll high enough to win. Roll a 1d4.
Wow. That is a monster roll.
There's like, alright, that is the one who cannot even get within 10. You score immediately. Jump check is
Jesus.
just raw. You destroy it. Boom! Spike. Sand is kicked up. Titties bounce everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, the perfect outcome.
All according to Kakaku.
Oh my god.
Kikakudori.
Alright. I was gonna go with first to 4, actually. Alright. You know what? Teddy's gonna give it another fucking go. Fucking crit.
Oh shit.
Well, not a crit, but you know, huge dice.
Oh dear.
Come on.
Oh god.
Oh, it's a dash.
I can't beat that.
Can you get within 10?
If I get a 19 or a 20?
Well,
Well,
do that
still
then.
roll.
Just feels weird. This is a strength check in a very dexterous game.
It's true, but I mean, it's kind of not as dexterous as a lot of the other ones. In this case, it's a lot of literally leaping and smashing things with your hand.
I mean, yeah, jumps all muscle, really.
Dirk would do great at this.
Yeah, I mean, they expected their big muscle orc to be amazing, but he is not rolled very good. Alright, they score on ya. Who wants to serve?
This could be match point, guys.
I could do it.
Alright. Sandra the Spike Beast.
Come on.
Sandra's dex? Whoa.
It's pretty good.
Fucking A. Alright, 1d4. Who's gonna try and intercept this one? Oh god, you're just really bullying her.
You
Oh, I
are
figured out the
bullying
weakest
that
link.
else.
You score and tie it up. Oh my god. I'm sorry, soft elf. Alright.
Shams.
Alright. Big bouncy booby dog girl is gonna give it a go.
The Necron is beating the Eldar at volleyball.
Yeah.
16. Ash again.
Speaking of being bullied,
They're trying the exact same back.
I mean,
Match
Wow.
fucking point.
Uh,
I'm sorry, man.
It was a valiant effort though.
Okay.
You are spooned at.
oh.
But
at least it wasn't a wipeout.
the ball like rolls off the top of your palm and then pops on your horn.
Aw,
The captain
that's so
blinks.
sad.
I'm counting that as a score. No holding the ball allowed. Fun stuff. Okay. So, you are defeated. The captain will wander over here, and he'll be like, yeah, hold this ball. And he, like, wavingly hands it to the space in between two of them, and then Doug has to reach to the right and grab the bottle. So that one's you. Okay, cool. And then he very slowly, patiently draws out 4 actually reasonably legible checks. And we'll hand one off to each of them. That was fucking fun.
Surprisingly level. Yes.
I'm gonna go sit in a deck chair.
Oh well.
There may or may not be another one of those in the future. When he's sobered up a
I
little
had
bit more. Because he's gonna go hang with her friends even though they're nerds.
Nerd.
So I have a suggestion for that. For the if you do that again.
Sure.
As opposed, I would suggest that as opposed to simply making it every like it's always a jump check. I would argue that maybe you could do a tumble check to like dive for the ball.
Is tumble even a thing?
Yeah,
Tumble
Yes.
is definitely
It
a
is.
thing.
the bottom of the list, but it's there.
But it's a trained skill only, though.
Yeah.
I
So
would say yes, but you can't shoot off of a tumble. You always have to pass it to someone else. So, you know, you tumble to catch a ball, and that you buck it to an ally, and then they can make the attack, but you can't, like, you know, fucking dive at the ground and also still take a shot.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
D20 rules for volleyball.
All right. Let's find how much money I lose.
Okay, yeah. Now then, is gamble a raw check in this game?
It is.
Oh,
wisdom.
right. Fuck.
I got -1.
I was gonna say, wisdom, your dump stat. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I'm decent.
Oh my god, you're walking up to people who are like properly competent at this because they're willing to wager these large amounts of money. I think you have stepped into the wrong arena.
I
Let's
think that's what he wanted all along.
see here. You and you, and you know what? We'll put one other fish at the table. Okay, only the fish loses to you. You want to go for another round? You haven't lost your money yet, but it's looking like you're about to.
Oh, you know I am.
Alrighty. Give me another gamble. Ooh,
I wish I had.
that was the
For a
first one.
ride.
Wait. Even the other fish beats you this time. Yeah, you lose a purchase DC. It's gone. You fucking blow that shit away into the ether.
Oh well. Guess I should go play my troubles off in here.
Yep. So yeah, you blow out hard immediately. And make your way to a more secluded bar. There is still the smell of various enjoyable herbs and intoxicated people, except there also appears to be an awful lot more sitting in pillows and naked writhing going on in here. What do? Or who do?
Voodoo?
Bitch, Sambu.
Sorry, what now? People just came and barged in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this place is rife with the smell of drugs and alcohol, and you can see there are lots of cushions and naked, writhing bodies.
See, you should have went to that place first.
Right into the pit I go.
Okay.
I'm joining with him.
And you're going in as well? Okay. You are both very much able to collect suitors. Because
Yay.
these are people of less than spurious repute.
Do we gotta roll for STDs?
I'm
mean,
not
you might,
saying
I'm a
you do,
vampire.
but the vampire gets away with it. Actually, no, because the vampire could become a carrier for, like, some of them. So, yeah. Let's get a 1d100 roll from each of you. Okay. Yeah, no need. No,
About
no.
the same in both directions.
No need for a fort save. Neither of you catch anything. I feel like they would have just turned her away at the door there, Rob.
What?
I feel like they would have turned Bologna away at the door. And
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying they got a sweet pool, not shady bar entrance.
yeah. So yeah, you can have some rough and tumble with some people of ill repute. And now, Maz.
Oh,
You wish to traverse the streets of Jamaica.
let's get a taxi.
Okay.
I assume Jamaica has taxis.
Yes.
That's...
Oh, all over the place.
It,
It's like one of their main
it
things.
will cost you like maybe $2 at best. Get where you need to be. And yeah,
Okay.
there is a typically Rastafarian-looking individual in the taxi. It is blessedly air-conditioned because it's fucking dyingly hot out there. And he will assure you that the taxis may be rife here in Jamaica, but if there's one thing that all of them have, they have the world's worst engines, but you'd best believe these bitches come with AC.
It's a very nice little touch. I'm glad you. I'm glad all of you do it.
Well, yeah. First, it starts out as, there was some who didn't have AC and they stopped getting business. So we were always willing to just, spend more to make sure we got customers.
Capitalism at work, eh?
Yeah, capitalism. He says with his extremely shit economy. It's the capitalists that brought Jamaica down, But no, it's not a rant that he will get into. But yeah, you're driven along some, admittedly quite busy but very nice streets. Lots of people are walking around in very much, really not any clothing. There are a lot of classic hookah bars chilling out. The streets are alive with music. It's just a very nice tropical place, if a little bit crowded when you're, not near the hotels. Yeah, and you are taken into a busy side street where there is a like beach apparel shop, I guess. You know, you get like the buckets and all that, and the spades, all that dumb shit. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
they've probably got like some surfboards there on basic shit. Things for build your own sandcastle, and he will drive you up there, and he'll pause and go. Bit of a strange destination to want to go to by taxi, but who am I to judge? Maybe you just want some time in the car. And also, I will note that on purpose, I'm not doing a Jamaican accent.
Yeah,
I know better than
I
that.
do appreciate it.
At least until you get inside this place, and it's barren Semity again.
I've heard some recommendations from the hotel, and honestly, I wouldn't want to walk this far. Would you mind waiting?
Got another, like, and then he'll say an amount to you, like another $1.
Yeah, I'll hand over a couple.
Yeah, I can wait here for ages. And then he like leans down underneath into the suddenly forgotten it, like underneath the dash, and there's a clicking noise, and he just sort of pulls out what appears to be a reasonably sized bong.
Oh, and once I'm done here, I might want to try and find some of those presents, you know.
Right, of course. Not a problem. I know a couple of guys, they're great.
Thanks.
Yep. So, you go on inside, and indeed, at the front of this counter, it's a pretty empty shop, because it's a little bit further inside the city than you would expect for getting beach apparel and sandcastle kits and all that bullshit. There is like a little ceilingy fan blowing something resembling cool air into the shop, and you can see there is a large, swarthy Jamaican individual with his hair probably short cut, but he's got a very large beard. Can I help you?
Yes, at least I hope so. I'm looking for Mr. You didn't give me a name.
There was no name in it.
What was there again?
Just this address. It doesn't look like they had, like, this dude had any idea of how their fucking protocol works here, just that they're holding on to your stuff. It is literally for Jamaica from London. Like, he had no idea how to do much more than get it to someone who can handle this.
Yes, I'm hoping you can help me. I'm just here from London, you see.
From London? Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we get lots of people coming down from London. Not sure what they would want to do in a shop like this. Unless you had a package waiting for you or something, did you?
Yes.
Ah, of course, happens all the time. Got a couple of friends in postage, you see. Yeah, what's the name, please? Or identity?
Hunter.
Fair enough. And yeah, he will go behind the counter, and you can see as he pushes aside a curtain of beads, there's just like possibly the edge of a rack of guns is like vaguely envisioned behind where you would wrap around this door, so you could probably, if you really needed to, like quick snatch one up, but he doesn't immediately go for those, much to your relief. And then he comes back around maybe like 20-30 seconds later with a looks like a plain cardboard box wrapped in brown paper with a string tie. There is a little bit of like a ribbon that's holding the string all together, and even from where you are, you can like see little inscriptions in the ribbon itself. And the name Hunter is written on the side of the box, and then the other is like, you know, postage bullshit.
Alright, I'll pass over like 250 Arcana bucks.
Yep, he will look it all over, count it out, and look satisfied. Is there anything else that we can get for you? We happen to have a very large and interesting selection.
I don't suppose that you're the types to have a catalogue.
Not a catalogue, but we've got some pretty visible shelves if you would like to take a step behind here. And at which point he will whistle to someone who goes, "Hey boy, watch the front!" And then maybe a kid of like 11 or so will like pad into view and hop up to the front desk.
I suppose I can take a quick peek.
Look on the bright side. If he tries to abduct you, you're literally holding your brand new gun.
And Sandra's.
And Sandra's, you could dual wield.
No, I have 2 of my own brand new guns in here.
Oh, you have to hold her one in your teeth then.
Yes.
Blam, blam, blam.
3-gun style.
3-gun style. For maximum.
Toro, but with guns.
Yeah, just maximum teeth-shattering recoil. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of Revolver Ocelot juggling his guns.
Yes, gun juggling. For true Americans.
Or whatever Revolver Ocelot was.
Revolver.
You.
Oh yeah, his was actually the Russian, the one that takes the this is a Makarov, the police one that takes the only silenced revolver.
But
The Nagant one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he also has big, beefy fucking revolvers.
Mm-hmm. That one he took off a snake. After that he kept it. Basically.
Yeah. He's got 2 beefy motherfucker revolvers.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun. I like that animation. Yeah, he will escort you into the back of the shop, and you can see he has an interesting selection indeed. Would you like to roll me 6d100, please?
Sure.
That's a lot of D100s.
Oh, awesome.
Double 69!
Double 69s.
Something is sexy.
Dill daggers for everybody.
Yay.
No, okay. There are
The Kildo.
2 kildos. You know, you can horseshoe them for a smaller sized weapon. Let us see here.
2 magic penetrators.
There are 2 like special gun concealing holsters that fit with, like, you know, dresses and women's evening wear without imposing any penalties. There is an underslung grenade launcher. It's not attached to any, like, actual rifle or anything, but it is an underslung grenade launcher. Presumably you could cram it onto some rails.
Shush, Bob, I am thinking. What are the others?
I'm going to need to pull out the armory, which I should have already started doing when I was like, hey, look, this guy probably has lots of guns he'd like to sell the person who came to pick up more mysterious guns. Okay. 20.
They left, Bob?
Weapons logger.
Yes.
Okay. And let's see here. So 13. So 26, 13, 87. Can I get 3d3, please?
Sure. 312.
Nice. Okay, so there is a shotgun, a machine gun, and a rifle. Let's start with the rifles since they're earlier in the book. And we'll go with the general size. So we've got compact, long, or medium. 1d3.
One.
Alright, it is one of the more compact rifles. So you would be looking at stuff that's in the 2d8 but small box range, I think. It's still size large. I don't think you actually get size mediums for these.
No, I think all the rifles are like size large.
I thought there would be size medium ones hiding in here. I stand corrected. I'm just going to pick some ones that look fun.
Well, yeah. That works.
Yep. So I'm going to go with which ones look ridiculous. Alright. The rifle is... it's a FAMAS.
Ooh.
The FAMAS is on at the bottom of page 63. And stats go on to the top of 64.
It's... Well, actually, which FAMAS is it?
It is the FAMAS 61.
Okay.
I think the difference is literally just in... There isn't one in the book. So, yeah, it doesn't matter which FAMAS it is. So we'll go with the FAMAS 61 because it looks a little bit more classic.
Sure,
Not 61, sorry, G1, because
don't-
I'm blind. G1. That's a G, not a 6. My bad.
I mean, they are really close, it's fine. But yeah, there is also the G2 Commando, which...
There you go. That's what you're looking at there. So that's the FAMAS. And now the shotgun. Let's see. A shotgun's at 140. Alright. 1d3.
1.
Alright. It's going to be an automatic shotgun.
I see.
There really is only, I think, at this time, there's only like one or two that are fully automatic. There's only one in the book that I can think of.
Oh, they've got a jackhammer in here.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I was
Is-
thinking of.
The jackhammer actually automatic? I didn't think it... I thought it was semi.
Mark
No, it's
Mark
fully
3
automatic.
jackhammer, 12 gauge, automatic shotgun. It is indeed, it makes sense to find randomly here because it's one of those ones that's complex, costly, and unconventional design kept it from going into widespread use.
But I think the AA-12 has already started into use by this time, though.
The USAS 12 is in the book as well, as another auto shotty.
There are a lot of fun shotguns in here.
Mm.
And semi-automatic ones
no.
also are pretty cool. It was basically going to be automatic, semi, or pumpo. Il pumpo.
So Merzimbi tells me about any of these. It'd be a choice between grenade launcher or shotgun.
What do you mean, or?
Just you wait, Bob. Just you wait.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna let
So
you
when is
surprise me.
Sandra's birthday?
So yes, it's bottom of page 149, top of 150 is the jackhammer.
Okay.
And go to the top again. And where do machine guns start? Because holy shit, what was I thinking? 158. Okay. 1d2.
One again.
It is a heavy machine gun.
Oh,
Oh my goodness me.
It's probably not like fully put together, but it's in parts up against the wall, and you immediately recognize it as a heavy machine gun. Let's see here.
Oh, dude. Fuck. Is it like... Oh my god.
Please be a KPV. Please be a KPV.
Which one's that?
The one that's bigger than the Mardus.
Oh.
I mean, I was looking at the Browning. The one that
That's
fires 50 BMG.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
this is
Mardus.
bigger than
Where
that.
is that on this book?
That's like an
165.
dude, that's like an anti-aircraft gun from
Oh
like World
my
War
god.
II.
Yes, no, Kina. It's not an anti-aircraft gun. It's an anti-tank rifle.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck
been
off.
converted to fully automatic
Fuck
fire.
off.
Yeah, the Mardus is.
We need it for our castle.
Alright, yeah, there is a
It's
kid
for
there,
a
and
castle.
yeah,
It's a
propped up
it's a
against the
decorative
wall
piece.
is a KPV.
We're gonna put it where? We're gonna put it what? Right in the middle of the courtyard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Like,
one
he
is-
also does have, like, you know, pistols and, like, SMGs and, like, crappy pump shotguns, but I feel like these are the ones that stand out to you rather immediately.
Yeah, we're laughing at those. Mirzini knows what we like.
So, do you take checks or do you prefer direct bank transfers?
Definitely by direct bank.
Alright.
If you need to, you know, get some sourcing done, you can always start back here again. I don't know that these will be going anywhere anytime soon unless you happen to know an army of eccentrically rich people waiting to buy weapons.
I'm just gonna give him a slow smile.
Huh.
So,
Oh yeah, Formasty. G1.
Too bad. it's not-
let's start with that one. And I'm going to point at the KPV.
He breaks into a grin and starts, like, clapping idly. Alright, I like this. Okay.
I like you.
I like you, crazy man.
Oh, I like you, crazy.
So,
Oh, I
it's adjusted DC is 26.
Would you like to try and haggle him down?
It's still going to be within 10 either way. I'm not going to be able to haggle him down that much.
Okay. In which case, yeah, he will accept it at 26.
Yeah, so, just give me a second to check how much of my DC I lose.
Look on the bright side, when your purchase DC goes up, it will actually go up more if you manage to drop your product worth.
It goes down by 2 points.
Oh god.
Worth it.
Hashtag worth.
So now,
Feel free to give us a call.
please allow
Thank
me
you.
to put this on the party loot myself, Scout.
Sure.
I
Yep. And I'm sure you could also have your, you know, local gun nuts retrofitted to go back to firing, like, you know, a shot or so at once if you don't want to walk around with a Link magazine.
Pretty sure no one in the party can carry around.
That's a good point, actually. It is a size huge
I-
weapon.
I cannot physically carry that around. It has to be an
Yeah, it's
outfit.
110 pounds. It's pretty heavy.
So,
Sandra has the strength of 0.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
heavier than her.
Jackhammer.
What you mentioned,
Adjusted.
Akina?
Scout.
Yes.
What's the adjusted DC on the underslung grenade launcher? Is that in the books somewhere?
I'm hoping that it is. Give me a moment.
I think it actually is.
Yeah, 174. Let's go look at some grenade launchers. Oh my god, the Russian single-shot silenced grenade launcher. Holy shit.
Oh, the Colt M203.
No, the BS one. It actually looks more like a sex toy with a trigger, like a dildo. Go to the top of page 176 and tell me that's not a dildo.
Yeah, it kind of is. But there are lots of underslung grenade launchers in here.
It would seem. Roll me 1d3. We'll just see how high of a quality it is. You want a 1 if you want.
2.
Oh, okay, mid-range. Alright. So, let's see here. So it's better than just a fucking basic bitch cartridge.
Does he have the grenade launcher from Terminator 2?
I don't know that I've ever actually seen Terminator 2.
That's not an underslung, you know.
No, I know.
It is
I
in
want
the book,
a
though.
breech-loaded grenade launcher.
Oh, that's a China Lake? God, dude, we got way better. We
The
got
M79.
I want it.
HK-79.
So delicious.
There is a HK-79. It is a 40mm medium-sized single-firing underbarrel grenade launcher. Although it's made for the G3 series of
Okay.
rifles, although I mean you could probably refit that bitch.
I mean, hells. It was fitted for the G3 and then a modified version was used on the L85. You can, with a mechanical genius, of which we have one, refit that for anything you fucking like.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a, it is purchased DC 15, military restriction 3.
Yep, so that's 18, so...
Yep.
And, that one.
Okay.
And that one, the jackhammer, as well.
Alright then. And you're making all of these transactions by bank right now?
If you have a, proper...
Yes, I have a satellite wire.
Proper computer, yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, he will escort you to the further back room after making sure that like he nudges the shutters so they go back down over the gear while he's not in there. And yeah, he will walk you to... I mean, it's not a very fashionable or new-looking computer, but it is hooked up to a satellite link, so it's, you know, not just going on basic bitch Uncle Jepson's Wi-Fi. And yeah, through there you can put in your bank wire.
Yeah. I'll transfer the 6 purchase DC, but that's gonna cost me.
Okay. Yep, and he will wait when you say you've done the transaction and, you know, logged yourself out. He will then climb on to his own bank account, watch and tap his finger on it. And then you can actually see, like, little green blocks appearing, although you're probably stood a bit too far back to make out numbers. You can see, like, you know, a bunch of cleared transactions all popping up.
as his jaw hits the ground.
He lets out a low whistle and then slowly shuts the machine off. Alright then, so how are you planning to package these? I can get some guys with some vans if you like. I take it you're smuggling by, you know, not the plane.
Yes, we're bringing these by a privately chartered boat.
Privately chart? That sounds perfect. Okay then, yeah, where can I deliver these to? I'll get a van or two.
Uh, I'll tell him the beach resort.
Yep.
Can you arrange that in 3 hours' time?
Well, I can do it in sooner, but yeah, 3 hours is fine.
I've got a couple of other things I want to get done in town first.
Ah, sure. Okay then. And yeah, he will clap you a nice big, like, rough-handed handshake.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you, and if you don't mind, I will be recommending you to several of my other associates.
If they're half as minted as you, I need to go find some old, crazy war veterans.
I would recommend that, yes.
Yeah, even as you leave, he's probably picking up the phone to, in fact, literally see if he can source fucking nut jobs with just, like, old army weapons. It's like, do you still have that anti-air tank, brother?
I don't think we can quite negotiate an anti-air tank on the,
No, they will
onto
not
the
let you
boat.
carry that onto the boat. The only reason you're getting away with that grenade launcher is because you bought it while you were here, and everyone knows that souvenirs are fine as long as you aren't loading them with the explosives.
Well,
We don't
yes,
have anything it can be attached to right now just yet.
Would that stop any of you from just raw dog holding it in your hands to fire it?
I bloody
Yes.
hope so. That'd break your wrist.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I
Sandra,
I
you
feel
both
like
are
you
not-
would still do it. If you
Oh wait,
if
how
needed
high
to.
is Sandra's DR?
Oh yeah, you'd actually be fine. Kadunk.
But we also don't have any ammo for it.
Yeah.
And Sandra is trained.
You could start
so-
putting beanbags in it and practicing. Funk.
Actually, I do have my assault rifle.
You did actually bring your assault rifle.
So yeah, from there I just wanted to do like actual souvenir shopping.
This is some pretty good souvenirs.
Actually just get like a couple of well-designed bongs, some like regular gifts for Essie and the other kids that are being tutored alongside Lana and Bella. Not enough to constitute like purchase DC's worth of gifts, but nice, happy, cute things.
Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, it's an inconsequential amount of money to you, even after all of those purchases, so go right ahead. Out of curiosity, what is your purchase DC after all of that?
It's back down to 10.
Down to 10. Ugh. You're all so rich. Okay.
I mean, I gave you the
Just how
option to take.
adventurous roll.
I gave you the option to take away 2 DC from me earlier.
It's true, it's true. And considering how quickly you lost it, you might be able to get people to take you up on it now, unless they think that was an elaborate sharking.
From Simon? Yeah.
I mean, it's true that he didn't appear to have any bluff game, but someone who is willing to lose, like, a sports car's worth of money and then go right back in betting twice that amount, they'd be like, I see there's a trap here. I ain't risking it.
Nah, I'm not that crazy. Losing 1 sports car's worth of money is enough for the day.
I mean, you're still middle class.
Middle class, I am a 16.
I mean,
more than middle.
Dr. Hunter's still middle
Yeah,
class.
Dr. Hunter is still middle class. But he's also middle class with big guns.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. You can do some decorative bong shopping. And other, like, random assorted Jamaica person shit. And then eventually you turn up somewhere along the way. You have acquired a Rastafarian hat. You're not even sure you remember picking it up. You're also a little bit contact high, but everything's great. Let's see here. I wonder how the Dragon Tours D&D game is going.
We lost Akina.
We lost Akina. Oh, he's back. And also muted. I missed that guy. Oh, there he is.
Sorry,
sure
I had
it's
to.
fine.
I had to. I had to update.
Ah, okay.
I had to update Discord. Like people, names were disappearing again.
Yeah, I've noticed that that's been happening to people, but I don't know that it's happened to me yet. Oh no, I just clicked into the fan chat thing and I can see there are invisible people and duplicate, invisible moderators and weird moving lists.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you know it.
fucky.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should have seen the screenshot I posted earlier. It's just a fan chat full of a gyrating monkeys.
Great. Very well.
So what was going on?
Yeah, the Dragon Tours are now playing their D&D while Hunter does some decorative bong shopping, waiting for the deliveries to arrive at the same time-ish. And let's see how they all did. Mers, you're rolling for Kanara. Sandra, you're rolling for Anna. Simon, you are rolling for Cesare. Pets, you are rolling for Xylus. And Kina, you're rolling for the monsters.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's see here. So, I'm sure. Cesare is the DM. Let's see. Roll me 3d20.
Okay.
The DM's dice are pretty decent. Maz. 3d20.
3D20? Okay.
Ooh, Kanara's dice are arse. Sandra, 3d20.
3D.
Not. I mean,
That's
very,
not bad.
very middle,
About average.
very middle of the road. And Pets, 320. And also pretty, not great. I think he's restarting too. Go Figsy. Dark let's see here. And Kina as the monsters,
Yeah.
320.
Shit.
It's a good thing those were some shit rolls, because otherwise the party would have
Everyone's
gotten
doing
dunked
so
on.
good. Nobody's doing particularly well.
I mean, the DM would have crushed them even with their relatively mediocre spread. Yeah, so the game goes well enough. Eventually it would appear that they clear the dungeon and Cesare will help, tidy up the various papers. You're just rolling for loot, you hear someone talk about a +2 fork. It's kind of weird. It's a pretty cool toy. Let's just pull up a picture of a KPV that's not got a person in it so that I can,
Show off the anti-tank gun.
Yes.
That thing is fucking ridiculous.
Cannot believe we have that now. Jesus.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
We are literally prepared for a war. Or at least a siege.
I can't believe I could actually afford it by myself.
Yeah, I once again underestimate how moneybags you is.
That's. I'll just that actually. I'm not going to post it actually on my computer. Discord.
That's impressive right there.
Oh.
I like the scope. I feel like that scope would still, smash your fucking eye socket. There better be a lot of soft rubber on the end of that.
Nah, you just gotta use the old school one. Old World War II style.
And you can see there's actually quite a bit of soft rubber, and it's braced against your shoulders first.
Yeah. You would need the shoulder braces for the majority of your party. They're not exactly what you would consider the bracing type of body. I mean, it looks like the kind of gun that Xylus would have mounted to himself to fire at people.
Yeah.
Just, while he's in his Skulldozer fucking suit. Someone just said, why do you have mounted scoped machine guns? Why don't we? That's a real question here.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Because, just like an American, they have access to weaponry and the money to spend on it. The stank lack of responsibility.
It's true.
Oh, we have a great
we're
deal of responsibility.
It's only a responsibility that you earned for yourself with guns.
I have responsibility and a healthy concern for my own life.
You have a healthy concern for everyone's lives but your own, because you have bought the means to destroy all of them. I am concerned that they are living too hard and too long. Concerned about enemies that will form the tough exoskeletons of tank people. And require BMG rounds plowed into them very quickly, a lot at once.
I mean, if we ever need to take down a dragon,
Yes, this is a gun that would help you do so.
I don't think the dragon was what you were referencing. I think it might have been for a certain green-eyed abomination.
Everything's fine. Kakudori. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, next time someone tries to attack you guys at Christmas, you can scare them off with a KPV. I mean, I'm sure that won't call the fucking Rozzers on you, no.
Oh.
This time we saw a muzzle flash in your roof. No, that was just a firework, a Christmas firework.
You see, this time we're going to know well enough to, set up illusions in advance.
We'll cast
just
silence.
wait. I will make
That is
wards.
something. Yes, please do.
Yeah, we're gonna make wards around the castle, make it so people avoid
Wards.
it. People
Yeah.
will not hear things coming from it. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could also just, learn how to cast the spell Silence and put it on the gun. Which would also be, how unsettling would that be to see a massive fucking gun and you see muzzle flare and no noise
Just
happens
no sound.
and everything around you is so much destroyed watermelon.
Now we need one of them phantom cameras. Film that in slow motion.
Anyway, sorry, where were we?
Goodness knows where you really are. I mean, what do you want to do while you're on this resort, I suppose, is the more important question.
Well, the sun's still up.
It can or can't be. It depends on how much you want to get done.
I'm gonna move over to the field. Actually, the pool.
You'll have to shower off first.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to have some drinks with Shade.
Yep.
I mean,
I
it's
assume
the
there's
sun.
showers nearby the pool.
Yeah.
I demand one of those drinks that is a coconut.
A drink that is a coconut. They have more than enough drinks that is also a coconut. Admittedly, the contents is more coconut rum than coconut water. Unless you really want coconut water.
Well, if the sun is setting or something, I think it's time to head into town and try and get Ganjoff some nice souvenir.
Sure. I mean, if you're expecting time to pass, then that is enough time for a certain someone's purchases to arrive. You're texting people while they're on a resort. Are they gonna have their phones with them?
I assume a couple of them will. Simon is mostly responsible, and Sandra seems to have been trying to get better about that.
Yes. But Sandra
Yeah,
does have
I've
her
got
phone
mine.
on her. Yeah.
I've got mine on me. Yeah.
Sure, but you've also got someone on you, and also someone in you, and you're in someone.
I mean, presumably after a while, I just leave that area.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, people are invited to come to the front gate, and as you do so, they can see Rastafarian hatted Dr. Hunter
Nice.
with a
Yeah.
bag full of decorative bongs.
Well, you look like you've had an adventure.
Well, it has been a very eventful day. You know, I would have thought a van would be here by now.
And as you say it, you can see a van pulling up, and like a, if somewhat nervous Jamaican fellow is like leaning out the window and looking around.
Why would he be nervous?
I don't know why he would be nervous. What could possibly be in his van?
I'll raise a hand towards him and here they are.
Yep.
I come bearing gifts, everyone.
What'd you buy this time?
The van is
gifts.
parked with the back facing towards you guys and like the door into the hotel. He's like, "Are you sure that this can go inside there?"
Yes.
Fucking rich people. Okay. And then he opens the door and reveals that, you know, sat, admittedly with the barrel pointing outwards, but, you know, no person behind it ready to fire, is the KPV.
Oh my god, you bought an anti-tank rifle. Oh my god, you bought an anti-tank rifle.
It's
Oh.
technically a heavy machine gun. Oh, Sandra, don't get too excited. Look, there it is in the corner. That one's for you. I think you can get it adjusted to a sling under your rifle.
There is an underslung grenade launcher, resting neatly in a little box.
No. Ah.
D-Money, I think this is the coolest thing you've ever bought.
And I wasn't sure which of us would use it. Probably Shams, but that other corner. Automatic shotgun.
Yep, there is the jackhammer in all of its clunky, ridiculously, adorably ungainy glory.
I should get a shotgun.
I mean, you're looking at
I want
one.
a shotgun. Yeah, but I want.
You want something like the locomotive from like Payday.
Something very sized, yeah.
I could imagine her with like a little Mossberg Model 500 in the bullpup semi-auto shotgun. Sorry, bullpup pump action. The pump action is a grip.
Technically,
I do want a
automatic shotgun.
Mossberg 590. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, technically, any of us can use automatic shotguns so long as we have the personal firearms.
Yes.
It's a large weapon. I don't know if Mahi can.
I mean, she could. She just has to incur some minuses for doing so.
Excuse
doesn't
me.
it?
How small do you think I am anymore? Come on.
She's a medium-sized
You're almost
person
just
now, and she doesn't have to make a strength
I
check.
am as big as you are. Have you forgotten that?
I thought you were still like legit. I
Nope.
thought you were at the top end of small size, not.
No.
She is medium.
Oh, no.
She's an adult.
I think she's taller than Sandra even.
Hera is 5'4".
She's a little bit
You're-
tall.
You're only as tall as me when you're floating more than a foot off the ground.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
still
exceptionally
long.
tall, though, Doc.
You make a good point. Then Mahi, consider that my present to you.
What is it? What's my
A
present?
Mark III
The
jackhammer.
automatic shotgun.
Oh, what is that?
Where?
Oh, no, you don't have to give me this. No, you don't have to give me. You don't have. You don't have to give me something. No, you don't.
Of course I don't, but I'm doing it anyway. It's a gift. Just no recompense need be implied. I know with how you are now that needs to be specified, but
Yeah. Jesus, this gun is actually quite ridiculous. It's mostly made of fancy plastic. It weighs a whole 11 pounds. That fucking beast is just 11 pounds.
2d12? Fuck me.
Oh yeah, on the KPV.
Wow.
Yeah.
On the what?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at a different gun. Oh, 2d8.
It is
There is
2d8
a
fully automatic, and it's got shotgun's fancy rules for being up in someone's greasy.
There is a shotgun that does 2d12.
Isn't that the
Another
elephant
gun
killing shotgun?
Is the KS-23.
It just kills something. You don't even know what something is.
Oh, it's a gun used by the Spetsnaz. Okay. Firing this weapon deals 2d6 points of non-lethal damage to the user.
Yeah, that sounds about correct.
That sounds like a Sandra weapon with all her
It
DR.
holds 3 shots. What kind of fucking
What shells
does
are
this thing
they?
Fire?
What page is this
4
on?
gauge.
4 gauge shells.
Oh my god. They're
Good
quarter pound?
God.
Holy shit.
What even?
Yeah,
It's
it kills
Immediately
something.
before the jackhammer, Scout.
Oh.
The 23mm
What is
pump action shotgun.
Fucking
Oh,
God.
right. That's great.
Christ, look at the size of that shell in comparison to regular ones.
It's more legal to own than the jackhammer.
That's because it's pump action and it only has 3 shots.
You only need one.
You only need. Yeah, no kidding.
You barely even need the one with it.
I like that it's called a special carbine by its makers.
It sure is special.
Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't quite all. And I'll reach around in my bag and pull out a little box.
It does only have 3
I
pellets,
think-
4 pellets in it.
We were both expecting something, weren't we, Sandra?
Yes.
Well, it's only gone and arrived.
Ah, yes.
Oh, shall we,
Yeah.
take all of these inside?
Yeah, he's looking kind of nervous. He's like, I know, they're amazing and great, but also, yeah, please. Yeah, you're going to draw a lot of eyes from inside the hotel as you start carrying in all of this shit. Do you want to ask someone to help you carry the fucking KPV? I suppose Xylus is in the lobby, he could do it.
Sort of think we have to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, alright, sure, yeah. He's nearby enough, and he's like, alright, gosh, that is pretty amazing. He exhales a cloud of smoke upwards, and then there is a small muted grunt as he lifts it up. And then we'll sort of body carry it backwards into the hotel, and he has to turn around because he's holding it like probably underneath one arm, like with it wrapped around, and he's got the other arm posed forward, so he's a very long individual now as a dragon tour. He has to sort of like rotate himself to guide it around the doorways. Holy shit. Yeah, you already have the stats for your guns, yeah? So I'm going to surprise you with those.
I did not.
No, you put your 1911 custom in for flaming and shock enchantments +2.
I know. I don't think I actually added them to my.
Luckily, I wrote those ones down.
Yeah. Bob had his. Since I was getting mine done from fragments of Fae,
Right.
you were giving me like flat +2s and then a surprise, I think.
That's right. And this would be the face stuff out of the Soul-Eating Murderer. Okay.
I think it was +2s.
Yes, default +2s. Okay. Now then, it is 2 pistols, and you'll have to bear with me. I found these before.
Yep. Too far up. I need.
Let's see. Flaming and shock. I think that's
They're
like +1d6 fire and +1d6 electric.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both like that.
Mm-hmm,
Which
correct.
means congrats, Bob. You now do a bunch of damage.
I even found a picture of both of your fucking 5/7s, like, together next to each other. Maybe I'll find it at some point.
I can wait for pictures.
Yes.
I can wait for stats, I guess.
Okay. Alright then.
Damage type miscellaneous bonus. Would that be 2? Yeah.
Oh my.
Is it ammo then range or range? Oh, it's ammo then. Okay, so it's 14 and then 5.
You have twinned 5/7s. You can see that scribed into the handles of each of, sorry, like into the sides of each of them is one is named Soul and one is named Breaker. They count as +2 weapons and ignore even untyped damage resistance. And once per day, and one for each gun, they can extend their critical threat range to 17 to 20 times 3.
Well,
That's incredible.
yeah.
You gave him some very powerful stuff.
And is that still going by the not having to confirm crits rules?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you still have to. Oh, you
You do have to hit. And hit well.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's the question. Do you have to decide that before the roll, or
You choose it before you shoot.
yeah? So it's still only
Still.
Even then, yeah.
it's a 15% chance.
Of really fucking someone's day up.
20%.
Yes, because you can't get you can't get 0 on a
18,
20.
19, 20.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20%.
Times. My God.
I think I broke my sheet.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm afraid to look.
Is anyone seeing attacks? Just random attacks happening?
No.
No.
Well, you should.
No, we shouldn't. Indeed, I'm going to hit an attack with one of your weapons, and there, look, it turned up normally. I do not see a wall of attacks that you are making of any kind. You might want to refresh. Their names are Des and Troy. I had a fun statement, and it was, do you think if, like, old age pirates happened now, then their figureheads would all be, like, cute anime waifus? Because back in the day it used to be mermaids and dragons and shit, because they were what was popular.
Hmm.
I'd like to
To be
imagine
fair,
so,
mermaids
yes.
and dragons are still popular.
They are.
No, they'd be monster girls.
They would be
please.
monster
Come on.
girls,
Yeah, that's the canon now. They're monster girls.
Mermaids are already monster girls.
Don't worry about it. They're even more monster girls now.
Yeah, you've
There's more.
Yeah.
There's more all the time.
you've picked up your shiny new toys. Also, who among you is taking the FAMAS?
Which one is that one?
Oh,
Oh, did
We
you buy
didn't-
from us?
no, I didn't.
Oh,
buy
you
it.
didn't buy that one in the end. Okay.
No, I was. I
Suitably.
am going to let the rest of the party know about that place, and maybe leave it until tomorrow or our last day here before you head back. He was trying to source some more things.
Ah, God damn it.
I mean, we only are here for 2 days.
Is it 2 days or 2 nights? I thought it was 2 nights.
2 nights. Leave. Although to Simon that would be 2 days, I suppose. Yeah. So, you can get that all loaded up. They will take that back to the boat for you.
Cool.
The captain is suitably flabbergasted with the fact that you've managed to source a KPV.
What? It's cool, right?
It is.
I bet you want one.
I already have them on my boat. Well, not those ones, but... Your daughter fired one on my boat.
Oh, is that? I guess it is the one that she shot. She fired
She fired,
close to it.
Is there a way to modify? I'm just
I'm
gonna
trying to
delete
remember
that
now.
guy.
Oh yeah, she was firing a Browning. I think it was. What was it? The F?
Sounds right.
What was
I
it?
think it sounds right.
What was it? The C2. M63? I don't know. It was a big machine gun.
Big gun
Very
for big fun.
Very big gun for very big fun. It had a linked box, and it fired a lot of bullets. Through a lot of lead down range. Indeed. I still have the button. Oh no, it's 2d10, so it must have been a large machine gun, not a huge. He probably has a large machine gun, but he didn't have one like hooked up to the railing at the time. Yeah. So what are you gonna do at night?
I'm gonna go gambling.
Nice.
Well, as I said before, time to find some of the dankest herb that there is for Gandalf.
Sure. You want to give me some kind of check for scoping the streets? For the dankest of herb?
And Lana's gonna go to the arcade.
There isn't really an arcade. There is gambling and board games. And
Board games then?
yeah, sure, board games are fun. All sorts of fun board games exist. And she will indulge and kick merry ass at board games because she and Bologna are smirt.
Would Shade like to come gambling with me?
Yeah, of course. She will even get herself all dressed up nice.
Ooh,
Make a proper table of it.
nice.
Don't worry, I warmed them up with money. You'll be able to get a lot more out of them.
Oh, that was it. You're greasing the pot with your hardcore failure. But yeah, okay. So how much would you like to gamble with?
Let's start out with some just like some money.
Alright, money.
I'm gonna put 1,000. I'm gonna put 1,000 on the table.
Alright, sure. People will pony up 1,000 as well. Do that so I don't forget. Okay. Well then. Get some fucking gimbly gamble checks, please. If you would like to try and cheat at a sleight of hand. However, you're a fairy, and you can't lie. Did you not consider that part before you started gambling?
Yes, I know that.
Alright.
Yeah. He just has a great poker face.
Alright, yeah. It's the thing, people will probably be trying to trip you up because you can't speak a lie as a she. So I'm gonna have to ask you to make a second one and take the lower. Not
Guys,
being incapable of lying is a big detriment in gambling.
Wait, the fuck?
That's a disguise
that's the
check.
That's the wrong button.
That's fine. So your check is actually a 27.
Still,
It's fine. Yeah, you rolled 20 on the dice. We'll keep that 27. I mean, I won't rob you completely.
Okay.
But also, it's a really good mustache.
This is a very good mustache.
You say ignore them, but you realize I'm gonna have to read them.
Well, yeah, of course you are, but
Let's see here. It's pretty fucking good. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, fucking 27 is a pretty goddamn good gamble. Let's pull up my table mooks again. 15. 7. 1d10. 8. And then a table fish. So this one won't be quite as shit as the last table fish. Alright, there is one person who is keeping even with you, but between the two of you, both of you profit on the other
Nice.
players. You are up to 1,200 this round.
Okay.
Want to give it another go?
Yeah.
Dr. Hunter is going to get flirted with by this muscly girl.
Suppose I should just put this in a.
lucky bastard. My charisma of 8 says no one approaches me.
You do have to make the move. Yeah, let's get another gamble check from you. Ooh, boy.
Oh.
You sure did roll 1d20, drop
do
the
that
highest
right?
one. It's 2d20, dh1.
Oh.
So you actually just rolled your raw modifier.
Oh, whoops.
So roll me another 1d20, just raw. So
try
the first
that
one's
one
9 plus
again.
16. Oh, good. Okay. Alright.
That's a better macro.
25.
You still rolled a 9.
Yeah. Alright. Breaking
one
even.
guy.
That poor fish is dunked. I mean, this guy is
This
basically as good as you are at gambling.
Good job there, Em.
It's just M at the table again. Alright, so fish is dropping out. The rest of his pot and a chunk of the other winnings going out to you guys. 1450. Alright, another round.
Of course.
I'll throw in this time, is it?
You're gonna throw in?
Sure. You're gonna have to buy him at 1450 basically. Or, well, I suppose
That's fine.
you could buy in at 1,000 still and possibly bring some of these losing players back into the fold. Yep, alright, cool. So gamble check please.
Oh, I don't even.
Oh
have that
no, I
one.
whiffed.
Ooh.
They tripped me up this time.
Yep.
Shit.
They.
Can I bluff?
I mean, they basically catch you like midway into a bluff where you almost said a lie and your tongue got twisted. And this is looking bad. This is probably going to be bad for you both. Oh, Jesus.
Bitch.
Another player is eliminated, and even the good player has a hard fucking time because one guy just fucking royal flushes the shit out of you.
Nah.
You are at 7-5. Winter is as well. And now there is just good gambler, lucky gambler, and you two left. We will knock off that
I
plus.
think that's the first time you've ever called me Winter, Scout.
Is it? Yeah.
You always call me Pets.
I feel like I've probably said winter before. Fuck it. Whatever. Anyway, gambles please.
I think I'm out after that.
You're gonna back out with
No!
some. Oh, you got dunked. Oops, shit! I rolled
I did
gamble
get dunked.
twice there. Yep. All right.
Fuck
I
you.
rolled
guys-
less than that guy
You guys get swept.
with-
Damn it.
Yep. The cards don't go your way, and you are swept. It was a good try though. The money is gone.
It's
Alright,
unfortunate.
I'm
They're
just
very
gonna
good
take
here.
take 1,000 off of that.
You know, I think Shade's gonna deal in a hand.
I'm gonna go back in.
Yep. 1,000.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'll sit back and watch.
I'll order up a nice. I'll get a nice drink.
So will
Gonna
I.
grumble. Playing with a handicap.
Well,
Something fruity.
you know what? Shade is not actually a good gambler. Something fruity? Yeah, they will happily bring you
It's
something
okay,
fruity.
Shade, neither am I.
You know what? I don't think she is going to deal into the thousands. You know, she'll go one hand and then pull out with whatever she's got left if it goes terribly for her. Let's see here. Alright, so please give me a gamble check. Shade fucking
Come on.
whiffs it immediately.
Come on, dice. Come on. That's more like it.
Another 25.
I just need to go average. This motherfucker.
Oh my god, the table fish
This
crit.
This one piece of shit. Ugh.
Yeah, there is one guy who is as good as you, but is not rolling as poorly.
But he's on. Make me so mad.
But
That's what happens. You
yeah,
receive.
I mean, you're at like 1,050. Because there is one person who did drastically lower and the rest of you are looking pretty good. That guy, though, soaks up a reasonable amount of the chips.
Shades out already. Out
Yeah,
right out
yeah,
of the gate.
she pulls out with like the fucking 200 she's left with.
I'm gonna give her a pinch on the butt.
Yeah, she got a 3. She was the lowest at the table and got crushed. Alright, showing what you got, another 32. Just roll high twice. You can do it.
Just double crit.
Not bad.
Fuck you.
Of course. Okay. You are able to push the fish out. Oh, wait, no, he critted the previous hand, so he's nearly pushed out. But your money goes up. You're at 1,200.
I'm mad. Okay.
Yeah. It's a closer one this time around.
See, I have to make 1,000 to get myself back up now.
Yeah, I'm Vegasing you now. Alright. Oh boy!
Fuck you, Scow, you piece of shit.
If you roll high, you won't get kicked off the table. No, okay, so you drop down to 1,050, but 2 players are removed. So although the two against you have a fearsome stack of chips, you are far from out, and if you just beat them, you get all that money.
I just need one good hand. I need a lucky hand.
You do.
What are you guys using to gamble again?
Is there something I can use?
Urban Arcana
Is there
bucks.
something I can do? Is there something I can do to negate? Can I make a bluff check to negate my disadvantage?
Yes, alright. But you have to make that before the gambling is done. So, give it a go.
Yeah, it's a
Alright,
good,
and I'll
good-
make them
that's
both
a good-
insight you. 3. Yep, alright. You can do so without disadvantage this time.
Perfect. Okay, no disadvantage on my.
And then you whiff it.
34 and 24 to beat.
Mother.
Yep, there's some crispy dice. Alright, you are down to 500.
Oh my god.
You can
I'm
always quit while you're ahead.
I'm so good at gambling, but I'm just not rolling.
Alright, you
I know
gonna
how you
try
feel.
and force the insight again?
See, if I could roll like that, I just need to. I want to
Yeah, and
roll.
they don't see it, no disadvantage.
Come on, Mahi. Come on.
Stop being drunk.
Oh, I rolled low. Hey!
Oh, I roll high for once.
You're up to 1,500, and you take a sizable chunk out of them. Just gonna put fucking one in front of that. Blamp. Okay. And again? They're still raring to go, and they have a few thousand in chips between them all.
They're probably gonna see through my shit.
No, they don't.
No. Wow.
One of them notices like a nip slip or something.
Oh!
Ah, god damn it.
It was.
Oh, yeah, no, you destroy them. You trick both of them into going all in. Alright.
Boom!
You have 6,000 bucks.
Oh fuck! I'm pulling out.
Yeah, you turn the 2,000 cost into 6,000, so 4K profit.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna pull those in. Now I'm up to 13,000. Delicious.
Mm.
I'm gonna buy you something nice, Shade.
Nah. She'll give one of your ears a little tickle.
What do you think?
What, for something nice?
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, I don't know what I want. I have no idea. You have to surprise me.
Alright, I'll surprise you.
Cool. And she seems satisfied with that. But otherwise, the night will come to an end, and another day will roll around. And I need to just scroll up and check what I rolled for restocking the Crazy Man. There are 3 restocks, so there are 3 new crazy objects there for purchase.
Cool.
So who's good?
This time I'm gonna go over
Yeah,
there.
okay.
I'm gonna head that way too.
Sure. So the party goes for a visit. Dr. Hunter, you going with them?
Say, Dr. Hunter.
I should probably make introductions.
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise he's like gonna be really alarmed when like a bunch of people just fucking turn up at his shop, and they're very unusual individuals.
I'm gonna bring the kids.
We good
You
now?
bring the
Can you hear
kids
me?
too?
Everything fine?
No, I'm not bringing
Hands
one.
up!
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, thank God. Good.
Hello.
I mean, you could bring the kids. They
Yeah,
might
no.
want a sandcastle box for making sandcastles with.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Fair
the front of the shop is still a front, quote unquote, but it's still a shop.
Oh, it is a souvenir shop.
I mean, we're gonna.
beach
I
stuff.
assume we're gonna go souvenir shopping afterward too.
I'm gonna pick up a surfboard while I'm at it.
Yeah, this would be the place to do it.
Alright, so we still have the previous night then, or still night, whatever?
No, it's the next day, unless you wanted to do something else.
Yeah, I'd want to try and find a town for
Oh right, yes.
Gandalf.
Let's see
Yeah.
here. Is there a streetwise equivalent in this?
There's knowledge streetwise, but I'm not trained in it. I'd like to try and investigate to try and find it.
Okay, yeah, give me an investigate. You can go weed hunting. Okay, I mean, 17's pretty decent, and you can find a couple of, like... You have to ask around maybe at a few clubs, but you've got your vampire charm now at, like, full fucking tilt. It's the night. And... yeah, if you ask one person, he'll give you a lead to another person. And there's someone who says that he owns a store for this, but honestly, you know, if you want the real stuff, then you want what's being sold by the growers directly. And they can probably get you the hookup on a few things. How much you looking to spend?
Depends. How much for the real good stuff?
I don't want to give you a flat number, basically. He'll throw a random, vague number at you. But it's whether you want to spend purchase DC or, like, you know, Urban Arcana bucks.
Okay, give me 1 second. Look at my wealth. DC. Yeah, sure. I'll send 2 wealth bonus.
You want to spend wealth bonus on drugs? What's your purchase?
Yeah,
What? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. What is your wealth score again?
That's a lot of
16.
damn.
I'm not sure the boat's going to let you move that many kilos of weed across the border.
All right. Let's bump down to 1 then.
They're not gonna let you send that many kilos of weed across the border.
You're underestimating how much a wealth bonus actually means.
At your current
lot.
number, that's like saying, sure, while I'm here in Jamaica, I would like to spend a few $100,000 on drugs.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Let's ramp it down then. How about 1,000 Urban Arcana bucks?
Yeah, sure, he can hook you up with like a nice big brick of good stuff.
not like 4 trophies.
Yeah, not like way too not boxes, packaging boxes of them. Yeah, for 1,000 he'll fucking give you the finest bricks.
Walk up into Columbia.
Like I don't want to
your
Google.
stuff.
Like I've always fifth myself every time I run an Urban Arcana game because I have to like Google shit like how much is this much drugs and what is the information on all of these guns. It's every fucking session. It's like acid, weed, cocaine, heroin, drugs, guns, explosives. How easy is it to acquire explosives in Ireland? Well, shit like that. Like what the fuck? It's not safe for me.
I'm sorry, Stan. We put you on so many lists.
She's already at least on a few of them.
Yeah, goodness me.
Yeah, but we put her on a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's
concern.
just how
out.
D&D
It
goes.
is just how D&D goes. Okay. Yeah, you can acquire a couple of mighty fine bricks or some of the finest kush.
Gandalf is gonna love this.
Sure he will.
Fresh Jamaican weed.
The freshest of Jamaican weeds.
It's the good stuff.
Yeah, and heck, if you can hide the brick away inside one of those, like, quick draw gloves, or, you know, the storage gloves, then you can, you know, make sure they don't lose a single day's freshness. It means you'll have to
we'll just
carry
have to-
around a
We'll have
broadsword,
to see about it.
but, you know, whatever. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so you move on to, purchasing more goods from the gunman. And he went searching for crazy shit. I wonder what he found.
What did he find? I'm probably buying it.
1, 2... give me a 1d7, please. Maz.
Okay. 4.
Okay, and a 1d7 please, Amshel. And a 1d7 please, Kina. Okay. I don't know that he could possibly have 2 or 4. Sorry, can you give me a d6, Kina?
4 again.
It means it'll be a different
Well,
number
then
this
that'd be
time.
5.
Yeah, it becomes 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 2.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, he has 2 automatic rifles and an anti-material rifle. So that should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see here. What's the most fucking expensive assault rifle?
This here is Bob's forte.
Yeah.
I mean, I already have a FAMAS and a M14. Which an M14 is a fabulous.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
There is an AR-10 and an FN FAL.
I'm sorry, I already. Let me check. I forget which one I actually have.
M14.
No, I have an M14, but I also have another assault rifle that I just picked up. Unless we sold it. Custom. No, I thought I had a. No, here it is. I got the FAL. I got the FAL with a burst attachment.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the other one?
An AR-10. Page 58.
Okay.
The AR-10 is actually not too inconsiderable as far as price is concerned. It is a 2d10 assault rifle, 5.762.
Mechanically, it's indistinguishable from the M14 though.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's like
Yeah, I mean you're as set as it's getting, but also as well like how many fucking M14s are there hanging around?
actually probably
Quite considerably more than there are AR-10s.
Yeah. How does
Yeah,
the
that's-
Galil look? Oh, he might have a fucking like a ridiculous Galil. Oh, you know what? Instead of an AR-10, it is a G3. An HK G3. And there are different types of G3 on there. Yes, there are 2 types of G3. What the fuck is the difference? One of them is just more expensive. What is the difference? Does not say.
Well, there. It probably does say if you read the full text. Yeah, the G3A4 has a collapsible stock, so it's, more concealable.
Oh, okay.
and more painful to fire.
Statistics-wise, they're identical,
Again.
except for the stock.
Yeah, and again, identical to the M14.
Yeah, I mean, the M14 is also sharing the top billing for statistics. There isn't, I don't think, unless there is something next. Like, I'm trying to find something that maybe fires better than a 2d10, but I don't think there is for these.
Not really. 2d10 is basically the top tier of guns.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
Yeah, but so he did. Yeah.
So I
Sandra's
guess we'll
slowly
have.
shaking her
So I
head.
guess he'll have to just sigh and pull out the anti-material rifle.
Is
That's
that-
right.
What pages are those?
109 and onwards.
They're not under sniper rifles.
They are
'cause
not.
These are the tired. This is
Yeah.
Ash's forte.
Did Ash come with us?
Yes.
She also picked up a surfboard.
Oh yeah, some of these have a bullpup anti-material rifles are starting to get in here. Don't
Hmm.
I don't know why that's a thing, but I guess.
Because extra barrel length.
That's cool.
Oh my god, the NTW-20 is hilarious.
It would be pretty great if you. Oh my god, 48.
48 damage, but it weighs 57 pounds, and its magazine is 1.
What gun is that? Is that a recoilless rifle?
No, it's it's 20mm anti-material rifle.
Christ.
However,
So-
20mm is where, most countries stop defining things as rifles or machine guns and start
So
defining
it's the
them
gun
as
Saris
cannons.
uses. It's the Saris gun.
It's a bit of a motherfucker. I think there are 2 anti-material rifles that are 48s.
Get that bitch a cannon.
Get that bitch a cannon.
Now, what's the purchase DC on that?
I mean, that might not be the one he has. I need to double check, because there's another one that is
There's-
ridiculous.
The RT-20 is a single-shot anti-material rifle. It's 48 as well.
APK-20?
And APK-20?
Yep, APK-20. Bottom of page 109, top of 110. There's a 48 single-shot anti-material.
Oh wow, there are several of these.
Yeah, although that one is like way less impressive on range and doesn't come with all the fun extra stuff. Let's see here. What's the graph for that? Yep, I guess it would then. Yeah, it's gotta be that fucking NTW-20. That is the most ridiculous thing he could source.
So yeah, I don't have the weapons locker open. What's the purchase DC on that?
27.
27.
Oh, that's only 12 higher than mine.
You know what?
That's what it should. That's what a D6 for
That's-
wealth bonus decrease.
D6 plus 1.
Well, yeah.
You know what? I can pick it up. It's within 10 for me.
Well, I was gonna. But okay.
As in for Ash, or you're like, mine!
It'd probably be for Ash. That's like I sort of want to use it, but I'm also like 3D10s from my machine gun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, I don't know if I want to give that up.
Yeah. So yeah, if you would like that, just be like, sir, your friends are just as insane as you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're probably slightly more so. Half of what I bought was actually for them.
Ah, I love crazy rich people. Alright then. You know what? I'll throw in that surfboard for free.
Awesome. I mean, it wasn't gonna affect my purchase DC anyway. I assume.
Yeah, so this surfboard is also bulletproof.
Turns out it's a magic surfboard.
summons cool waves. Yeah, okay. You, if you're willing to just spend the purchase DC there, you can acquire the NTW-20 anti-material rifle.
So you're buying it, Bob?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
You would like
Like, I
to
just want it
start
just in case.
adding this to your sheet?
Oh, again, I assumed I was gonna let Ash.
Yeah, this is I'm saying it first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice! Get that bitch a cannon.
I am a bitch and I love cannons.
What time tomorrow are we leaving, by the way?
Probably late evening so that they could make their way Miami-wards.
I'm at 110. That's only. Actually, I think that's actually better than my sniper rifle.
I mean, I in this case wouldn't be surprised. It is a cannon.
Well, I mean, sniper rifles have similar ranges, but mine's a bit shorter range because it's suppressed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the one who would wield this. Yeah, this is the long range type of gun.
Just gonna look up on it.
What's 1d8 plus? What's 110 plus half? That's 55.
165.
Yeah, I'm a far shot, so yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure I do too. Yeah, I do.
God, that's a big thing. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to snipers.
Oh, what is that tiny bitch picture?
What's that? A picture of France?
You know, it's because it did the shorthand off the wiki.
That's a nice gun.
There we go.
Scow, that's still a tiny ass picture.
It's less tiny
not
than
all.
last time.
Have
Thank you.
like a decent size.
Yo, yeah, is that a decent sized picture, is it, Maz? You want to try clicking that link and
Is
see
it?
what it looks like?
Is it? Is it?
They're all pictures France.
It's considerably larger than either of the two you did.
No,
It's
it is
not.
not.
It's really not.
Click that
It's
link.
the same size
Click that
as
link and
the
tell me that that's actually the case, because you were wrong.
Okay, I'm just gonna put some things in VCT.
So is that? So are you gonna use that?
Yeah,
to
I know
put
what it
control-
looks. I know what it looks like. There. That is not what that file turns into.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it is not. It turns out to be as big as Scow's original.
It is very
So
funny.
this guy. What else does this guy have?
I mean, he has pistols, SMGs, weapon attachments, suppressors, bipods, that kind of shit. Probably some grenades.
Weapon accessories, you say?
Yeah, weapons and
I
weapon
definitely need to pick up a
accessories.
laser sight.
You pick up a loudener.
Allowed.
And this one's for shooting down police helicopters. Oh, I won't need that yet. Yeah, I believe all that shit is in this book somewhere.
I'm gonna get a Moss. I'm gonna see if I can get a Mossberg M590A1.
What page?
That's on page 151.
Let's see here. It's a +1 restriction. Yeah, I think you can.
Sweet.
And that means you can go around
Actually,
rainbow sixing people.
Oh wait, no. No, that's the wrong one. It's just a regular 590. There's no point in getting the A1. It's actually worse in every way, basically.
What was the
Rainbow
one with the,
Six PvP is not as fun to shout as Dark Souls PvP.
This is
though.
true, yeah.
Mossberg? What did you say, the A1? I think the big difference is the box magazine, which means you can reload it quicker.
Yeah, the
Oh.
A1 reloads with a box, and the other one you have to load 9 cartridges in.
By hand, which takes a while.
But that's so aesthetically pleasing.
It is.
Yeah,
I'm not
but I
going to
like-
use it very much anyway. I'm going to use it for something, for certain occasions.
Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna get tricked out though with like a scope and a rail and a shell rack
Oh,
and like
no, maximum tactical, eh?
fucking maximum tactical
Okay.
with a strap that also has like loops for shells in it. Yeah,
I just need to
Cool
get
as
2
shotgun.
AA-12s.
that's shotgun.
I feel like when you ask for just like the shotgun there, he's like almost a little bit disappointed, like it's not crazy at all. And you're like, but I want to
Trench
stick
gun?
all of this shit to it. And he's like, all right, fair enough. It's a little bit crazy.
I could do that, but could does he have a trench shotgun?
Probably.
Oh, is it the one with the sword attached to it?
No, the trench gun was just an old World War gun.
No. Did you see that? Someone posted a pic where it's literally they come with a bayonet that's like
I can put
that's
a
almost the
bayonet
size
on
of a
this.
sword.
You
as
could put a
well.
taser on it instead. It's way better than a bayonet in this day and age.
Oh, that is a really good idea.
Where did I see that?
You can put both on. Taser above the barrel, bayonet under.
You might have a
Or
Spaz
just
12 hanging around, which is also a very cool gun. Everyone loves the Spaz 12. You don't like the Spaz 12?
It's not as reliable. It's not that reliable when it's in the semi-auto firing mode.
Eh.
mean,
Oh
I'll
my
take
god,
like-
the Spaz 15 is hilarious. It's a 12 gauge dual action shotgun that looks still more like a rifle. It's very silly. Sorry, yes, what was you taking?
I'll just take the shotgun.
Yep, cool, yeah. 590 is 16 purchase DC. And the additional bullshit is negligible.
Okay. I mean, that's well under what I actually have. So,
Mm-hmm. Be one.
I'll take that.
I wish I could find that little as. one of those
I
little
am going
things.
to get some fun. All right, so I'm going to get. So the gun you gave me, Mers, is for like actual fighting. This one is for.
The shelf.
I'm gonna get this one. No. This one's actually it's gonna be used. It's gonna be the breacher. So I'm gonna get it with CS penetrator shells.
So the jackhammer is for killing people, and the Mossberg is for killing walls.
No, it's for firing shells into a room, like through a door into a room that are filled with tear gas,
Right.
or for blasting hinges off of things and
Yeah.
basically being
Yeah.
cool. The jackhammers for actual combat.
Yeah, you can get
Alright,
fucking
yeah.
drum-fed combat shotguns. Oh, there's one in here somewhere.
Yeah, but I
No, so answering a question in
I
chat.
don't want every shot
No.
to be a CS shell.
No, someone was asking, can you get the drum-fed one? I'm like, I mean, it exists in this. It's called
So
the
how about
Protector.
actually- you know what? How about I could just load a whole magazine from this jackhammer with dragon shells and just like turn it into a flamethrower.
Basically,
Just set it
yes.
on automatic.
It would just be a flamethrower that also shoots some lead.
What if I filled a shell? What if I made a custom shell and filled it with magnesium and petrol and napalm? My fire jelly and magnesium.
I mean, it would blind you to
Shards.
fire it.
I just get some goggles.
Okay. Yeah, if you put on some
tinted
some
goggles,
very,
tinted
very
lenses.
tinted lenses and start firing it, then yeah, you won't go blind firing your own gun.
I would have to reinforce the barrel and so it doesn't, things don't melt on me. That would be a very hot shell.
Yes, after a couple of shots, you would probably have just like a barrel full of like molten liquid. And char.
That's
This one's going to require some thorough cleaning after usage.
that's what I'm gonna do.
You need like just an iron wool toilet scrubber, just like along the inside of the gun every time. Oh my goodness. So that's stuff you can acquire.
Delightful. I need to make sure to write this stuff down, so I don't actually forget it.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. That idea. That's not what I own. I won't.
You obviously need a rifle that fires rockets. One day, the Americans will make it for us.
I mean, it's already a thing, Scam.
I mean, but acquirable, for home protection. The home protection rocket
It was
rifle.
acquirable. It's just nobody wanted it, so the business failed. Look up Gyrojet.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Dude, next time you guys need to acquire the fucking General Electric minigun.
Can we get a GAU 18?
Gow.
That's a heavy machine gun, technically.
Maybe.
It's not as fantastic as the 8 Avenger, but I mean, it's hard to be better. It's hard to get to that level.
Yeah, but there is the M134 General Electric minigun. It fires how many rounds? I don't know. I don't know.
There's one with real. It only does 2d10.
Can I get a nice Can I get a nice foam-lined case for this shotgun?
They don't have fancy stuff. I'm afraid when you picked up the shotgun, it was sat on a rack with other types of random shotguns.
Oh well.
I wonder if I can post this actually. Okay, I can. It's actual words. I can post it.
The XM214 is kind of cute. It's a mini gun. It does 2d8.
Aww.
It has stupid things like a safety lever and a clutch system. Meh, 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 meh.
Well, the clutch actually means it fires now.
Yeah. It stops the rotating barrels when the trigger is released, is what the clutch does.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just spin wildly. And also it can do things like be disassembled without tools for maintenance, whereas the other one requires disassembling with tools. And if you don't disassemble it between engagements, the gun immediately becomes unreliable. Because it's a fucking minigun.
There's a silent grenade launcher.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
BS.
Yeah, it's that's what we called the dildo. Look at it, it's a dildo.
So, out of curiosity, while we're still at the weapon
Oh
shop
yeah,
here,
okay, so that's
does he have like a UMP-45 or anything like that?
What's their military restriction?
It's just a +2.
They might do. Roll me a d4. No.
Oh well.
Yeah, the Mossberg was easy to just have as his lying around stock because it was just a +1.
Oh, okay. Does he? I'm gonna ask you. Does he have? Does he have a Colt M79?
Is it restriction
On-
1 or 2 or any of those? What is it?
Is it? I'm sorry. Okay. It is a restriction 3.
No, he does
military.
not. No.
Damn it! I'll have
Could
you
he
one.
get it in
I'll
for
have
tomorrow?
No, he
I'll
cannot.
have you one day.
He had to randomly roll and hope that other eccentric gun salesmen would just gift him things to the collection because some psychopaths were in town. And I happened to roll above 80 3 times, so he actually had
Have you
anything
one
extra.
Terminator 2 grenade launcher.
Yeah, he certainly does not. He commonly
Aside from the
sells
restriction,
license
it's-
plus 1 stuff.
Aside from the restriction, it's only a DC-14. It would literally cost me nothing to buy.
Yes.
It cost you 1.
No, actually
Because
0.
14 plus the
That's
restriction
always
cost is
one.
added on.
Right. 'cause it's
Yeah.
above 10.
If
Right, the
anything's above
restriction.
15, anything 15 or higher will always
Right,
cost you at
this-
least 1.
Right, the restriction makes it more.
Hmm. If you were buying it at cost, at build,
At cost.
maybe.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you were buying it legally, it would cost you nothing. But good luck getting that license.
Yeah. And yes, Claude does have that. But yeah, so you get to acquire, again, more toys. And they will
Oh, wow.
drive the anti-material rifle down in a van to the hotel, and Captain will be less incredulous this time. More
We
just
really
accept-
should be getting used to our bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. A day will gradually turn to night, and the drunken, drugged-up debauchery continues onwards, and games are played.
I mean, we could have got the machine gun that was mounted on wheels. That
No, you could not have, because it wasn't there for sale.
yeah, that's true. But that wasn't. There was a
If
chance
we
that
want wheels, Mahi can make wheels. She's really good.
I'm just saying how silly that would be. Is
I am really good.
Yeah, what you need to do is take most of the mechanisms off of one of a riding lawnmower and actually strap a gun to the front. It'll totally work. It will totally work. Yeah. I believe, considering we're 3 hours of stream, 2 hours 45, you are able to return yourselves to the boat eventually. Some people are looking a lot more tanned than they did before. Simon, you're probably feeling a little bit queasier than you did before.
Just a little.
Just a bit. It's been a very sunny, very idyllic place. Lots of just lying down and being comfortable for a while. Yeah, eventually you return to the SS Open Sea. Boop. Everyone's off in their random places and directions. Because your next destination is just off Miami, I believe. Let me double check.
Miami.
Yes, after going by Jamaica in the Caribbean, there is in the North Atlantic off the coast of Miami is its next destination.
And that'll be the last one before the end of the cruise.
That is
Or
correct.
at least this direction.
This direction, yes. Wherein then it will be, making its return journey. Although it'll be doing it more of a straight route, so they can do things like, maintenance and all that shit. And also get all these crazy drunk rich people off the boat for a while so they can actually, take a break.
Yeah.
You gotta imagine that an entire ship full of effectively just adventurers or adventurer-adjacent business providers is an exhausting thing to try and provide service for. But y'all fuckers have needs. And they're crazy needs. And their storage is just filled right the fuck up with now bigger guns.
And lots of treasure. Don't forget
All
the
the treasure. So much treasure. Which is technically becoming worth more now that you keep spending your money down. So that's how it works with Purchase
Yeah.
DC and the magic of cumulative money. Yeah, have you any questions then before we call this session done?
No, but when I get back to back to the ship with a new gun, I'm going to take Shade down to Slam Town.
Awesome. She will happily give and receive sweet slammings.
What's the deal with Miami? Is there like something they have planned there, or is it just like a stop?
You don't know yet.
Yeah, what is going on?
Spoiler surprise.
I'm
Fair
back.
enough.
Yeah. Very well then. Thank you very much for playing, you guys. Sorry that it is so long getting to this point, but you know.
It's fine.
Hey, it's fine.
Thank
Every
you for running.
every single session is great.
Glad that you
We
enjoyed.
love this game.
Well then.
I'm sorry about the multiple times where Discord just decided to bork itself.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Discord's
It's
fault.
just something we have to deal with.
Yeah. So, if you're watching in the VOD or you're watching in the stream, I of course, as usual, hope that you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Bye, stream. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.